Tonight we have Elizabeth Crone. She is the live event coordinator at the Lyric Theater in downtown Blacksburg. She's here to talk a little bit today about the series known as Live at the Lyric. Elizabeth, thank you. So, first of all, let's just talk about movies at the Lyric in general. Because I've been going there since my freshman year here at Tech, and it's a big, I feel like it's a major landmark in the Blacksburg community. And so traditionally it's a movie theater. So why don't we just talk a little bit about how the Lyric gets their movies and why they pick the certain movies they do.
Okay, well, that's not my main beat, but I know a little bit about it. Susan Mattingly is the executive director, and she has great taste and a wonderful discerning artistic eye, and I know that she does a lot of research and has her finger on the pulse of what the public likes, and what I know she looks up the ratings and and she tries to get things that are a little unusual but really
off the beat.
Great, off the beaten path, but great reviews, and she works really hard at that, and I think she does a fantastic job. And
the Lyric is known as like a B theater in terms of the fact that the movies that come there have already done their role, like their play out in major theaters across the country. So is it cheaper to rent these movies for the Lyric than as if they were, if this were like a Regal Cinema or something?
My understanding is that we oftentimes do score some of the A movies, but we do get them, some others are after the fact. But it just depends on what's available at the time that she's looking.
Let's shift a little bit over to the live events. I've noticed over the past 3 years, live events have been coming. It seems like there are more and more live events each month. Is that something that Lyric is trying to push recently, or?
Well, I took it over about that time.
Okay.
And so that's good for me to know that you're seeing more of it, because that means I'm doing a good job at my advertising and my media. Before that, somebody else was taking care of everything, and it was contracted from outside the Lyric Theater. And now we do things internally, and I'm part of the Lyric staff, and I work closely with Susan Mattingly, the executive director, to work on all this.
Okay, and what makes you decide on what kind of events that you are going to?
It's based on a bunch of different things. We look for things that have high name recognition. For example, we are getting the Cowboy Junkies, which was a major coup for us. They're coming on October 15th. And we got them because now that I've been doing this for 3 years, I now have contacts with agents. And so now they call me rather than me just having to seek out them. And they call and they say, hey, we've got Cowboy Junkies routing through. Are you interested? And we're like, yes! So that was fantastic.
And do these events, do they bring in a good amount of people from the community, both the college community and the town of Blacksburg?
More and more so, yeah. Now that people are starting to get to know us, it was a challenge to get the word out on campus here about things that were happening, a doorstep away. But I think now the university community is reaching out now and is more welcoming, and we're able to get information to the students now. So we're having more students turn out. Romeo and Juliet, that's on September 11th. We have a student discounted ticket for that, which is $12.
Right.
And
should be good for all those students who are, taking the Shakespeare classes.
English.
Exactly. There's, professors giving out extra credit, and that'll be good for your business. And so is there anything that you try to cater towards in terms of people from both communities? Like, if you see an event that you think would be, oh, hey, this is going to be great for the college community.
We do. Our mission is we try and shake things up, and we try and do a variety of things. Last year we had Second City Comedy Troupe, and that's huge. Yeah, and we had a lot of college kids come to that. We do family-friendly shows. There's a really cool one coming up on October 24th, which is part of Family Weekend, and that's Mark Neiser. He's a comedian juggler, been on David Letterman, and he's amazing and really funny. So that's a family-friendly event. We try and do regional things. We're doing a regional weekend with Cadillac Sky
Okay.
and Michael Ford Jr. and the Apache Relay. It's a bluegrass stuff, new grass bluegrass. It's a really young, hip group, and I'm hoping the college community would be very interested in coming to turn out for that, because it's a younger generation of new grass, bluegrass, kind of Nickel Creekish, only much more hard
Just
rock.
something that not many people listen to anymore, especially the college age community.
Something they're being introduced to probably at this age if they haven't before. But
Exactly.
we do try and program things that are good for different people throughout the community. You know, college kids, families with children, adults that want date nights out. You know, we try and get a little bit of everything for everyone.
All right. Now, how does the Lyric fund all of these events? I mean, obviously, it comes from the community, from the donations and things like that.
Right.
But also, I'm assuming it has to do with ticket sales.
Yes, we are a nonprofit, and so what we hope to gain from everything is to just break even. That's our hope. We're happy if we break even. Our mission is to bring things to the community that they enjoy. One of the ways that we pay for these concerts are with ticket sales, but the other is through sponsors. And we have sponsors and underwriters who can contribute $200, and then they get an advertisement in the program and a thanks in the program, a slide ad, and it helps pay for the cost of our shows. Another way that people can support the Lyric is to become a patron or a sponsor, which for $50 or $100, they get movie discounts, they get 8 advance purchase tickets to any live event, and many other. There are lots of other. They get to support the Lyric in that. So.
Well, the Romeo and Juliet production will be here next Friday on September 11th. Elizabeth, thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you very much.